Hey everyone, just got back from the midnight premiere of Thor. I'm actually in my pajamas right now, about to go to sleep, but I thought I'd give you my review of this movie. Now, for those of you who don't know, Thor is a comic book character from Marvel, and he's kind of like a god who fights, netherworld beings and other realm beings and protects Earth and other realms from destruction. It's also a part of the Avengers, which of course they are gearing up for the Avengers movie, which is going to have Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and maybe a few others that they hint at in this movie. I'm not going to spoil anything, but they do hint at one particular Avenger who I had a few comics of, who I was very excited. In fact, some people in the theater, including myself, clapped when he appeared on screen. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but if you're a true Avengers fan, you'll know who it is as soon as you'll see it. Anyway, Thor is about Thor, played by Chris Hemsworth, and he, after making a couple bad decisions, is cast out of Asgard, which is kind of like Mount Olympus for these characters, if you're not familiar with it. Anthony Hopkins plays his father, Odin, who is the king of Asgard, and then another actor by the name of, and I need to check this, Tom Hiddleston, plays his brother Loki. And stuff goes awry. There's some underground politics being played. Thor ends up losing his godlike power and is banished to Earth, where he meets Jane Foster, played by Natalie Portman. Another guy, I think his name was Eric, and he's played by Stellan Skarsgård, something like that. And then there's Darcy, who's played by Kat Dennings. And they basically kind of take Thor in after he's hurt, goes to the hospital. Thor escapes from the hospital, and not going to spoil too much about the storyline itself, but things get crazy and it becomes a very fun superhero movie. And this was a very fun superhero movie. The thing I have to really give a lot of credit to is the fact that they were able to really incorporate and get people used to the Thor mythology and character. And Thor, let's be honest, is not one of the more popular Marvel characters. He's not like one of the people say, who's your favorite superhero? Like Thor, he's not like someone like a Spider-Man where everyone kind of has a general idea of what he's all about. So they did a very good job. The director was Kenneth Branagh, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and the writers were Ashley Miller and Zachary Stentz. So those people also did a good job in really incorporating people into the mythos of this character and the world that's in. And they do a very good job with this. The movie has some very funny parts, some well-directed action scenes. Some of the editing is a little weird at times, as well as the cinematography. And the visual effects are not necessarily above par. But they're adequate enough, and they get the story across, and they're never distractingly oh, that was a really bad special effect. They're just kind of not great special effects, but they're good enough, definitely, for sure. The worlds that they've created is great. A lot of superhero movies that we've seen have basically just been kind of on Earth, and Thor really takes you to this whole kind of other realm and these universes, and it really does a good job with that. So I really liked it overall. There's nothing really bad to say about this movie, besides a few nitpicky things I can really put in there. The acting solid. Chris Hemsworth does a good job as Thor. Natalie Portman, of course, is great. I really liked Tom Hiddleston. He was a great Loki, and Loki's a tough character to play, and he did a really good job with that. It was fun. It was cool. Was never too violent, not a lot of language, no sex, which was something I really appreciated with it. It was just, good, fun, and I definitely recommend you see it if you haven't gotten a chance. My final grade for this movie is going to be an 86 out of 100. There's not really much I can say they could have done better. The movie's fine out of the way it is. It's a really fun movie. Solid. That's really it. Also, guys, if you get a chance, check out my blog. Got a new post up on there. Top 15 most disappointing movies of all time. Links below. Check it out. Until next time, remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and please remember, it's all in the air.